White trying to settle second. 2 lengths away third, Gold Deck. About 3 lengths to Red Anchor. A similar gap to Valley Bay. Just shading Lord of Camelot, who's on the inside. 1.5 lengths National Gallery, Spirit of Kingston. And over on the inside was So Torrid, and they're about 15 lengths from the lead. Running up with 1,700 metres left to go. Calenza in front, and it's been an evenly run derby, led by 1.25 lengths. Luxor Lottery won't settle second. Gold Deck's 1.5 lengths away third, the leader being steadied. 2 lengths now to Red Anchor, and then Clovelly Bay and Lord of Camelot. So Torrid, National Gallery second last, and Spirit of Kingston last of all. Coming towards the back turn now at the 1,400 metre mark, and the pace has slackened a little, where Calenza led by 1.5 lengths, but moving up on the outside is Gold Deck, and neck away third, Luxor Lottery. 4 lengths away then is Red Anchor from Lord of Camelot, and then Clovelly Bay the outside. So Torrid was next, and then National Gallery second last, and 2 lengths to the filly Spirit of Kingston, who would be 12 lengths from the lead. At the 1,100, Calenza on top by a length. Gold Deck was second. 3 parts third, Luxor Lottery. 4 or 5 lengths to Red Anchor. 1.5 lengths then to Lord of Camelot. Clovelly Bay the outside. Then So Torrid, National Gallery, and Spirit of Kingston was last of all. They've got 900 metres left to go. Calenza on top by a length. Starts to sprint again. In second place, Gold Deck. They've got away 2.5 lengths, Luxor Lottery. Red Anchor's closing on them now. He's only a length behind Luxor Lottery. National Gallery's tacking on to Red Anchor. They're followed then by Clovelly Bay, Lord of Camelot, Spirit of Kingston, and So Torrid is last as the field wheels around the bend in the Derby. 500 metres left to go. Calenza in front. Gold Deck moving up on the outside. Here comes Red Anchor. He's moving up stylishly with National Gallery out 4 deep at the 300 metre mark, and Red Anchor, the champion, grabs Gold Deck. National Gallery running home strongly third. They're followed by Clovelly Bay. 250 left to go. Listen to the crowd cheer the champ. Red Anchor's put 5 lengths on them. He started away, and with 100 metres left to go, this colt valued at 10 million going to win the Derby easily. Red Anchor comes down to score a convincing win. He scored by 5 lengths, National Gallery. 2 lengths away third, Clovelly Bay. Fourth then was Gold Deck, followed by Spirit of Kingston. Lord of Camelot, a long gap to Luxor Lottery. Calenza stopped to a walk with So Torrid. Everybody loves a champ. They all love a champ. And they've cheered as soon as Red Anchor and Mick Dittman said go at the 400 metre mark. It was shut the gate. National Gallery went with him for 20 metres, but he put a space in them. Red Anchor, number 1, ridden by Mick Dittman as first, and they've run 2:35.9. 2:35.9 in the Derby. The winner, number 1, Red Anchor, by Sea Anchor, out of Decoy Gould. Trained by Tommy Smith, ridden by before the race. He's refused offers and says the horse will definitely stay in Australia. Des, here's the replay coming towards the 400 metre mark.
Just too good.
We'll provide tote dividends on this year's Victoria Derby as soon as correct weight comes to hand, and be back with the 5th from Flemington, the Pure Track Stakes.
See, we've got 2 races. On the inside there we have Foystan the leader. Foystan just in front of River Rough about to claim it. Fixed Flush was running third, and then Royal Troubadour. They're followed by Worth and Mighty Avenger in the clear, and coming down the outside is Regal Advice. They've got about 200 metres left to go. River Rough on the outside now getting the better of Foystan, and now the challenge is coming thick and fast. Pinsun's finishing well. Pinsun on the outside after River Rough. River Rough holding on from Pinsun and Royal Troubadour, and River Rough wins consecutive pure packs from Pinsun. Showmoran's flashed up with Royal Troubadour. Red Tempo made up ground 2. They're followed then just behind them. Number 3 has run second, Pinsun, ridden by Gary Murphy. Judges call for the camera for third. Pretty tight too between Showmoran, who sprouted wings at the finish, and Royal Troubadour, I think, are the 2 that will figure prominently in the photo. And officially third is number 5, Showmoran, ridden by Gary Willits. The numbers are 1, 3 and 5.
We'll provide tote dividends as soon as correct weight comes to hand on the 5th from headquarters this afternoon, and be back with race 6, one of the feature events, the K S Mackinnon Stakes at approximately 2,000 metres, and once again we see horses getting prepared for this year's 1984 Melbourne Cup.
Running up past Chiquita Lodge, and the leader is moved up on the outside, Colonial Flag. He's had a pretty tough run. Alibi in second place. Ross dropped off pretty quickly as they went past the 1,000. They're followed then moving forward by Goleen. A couple of lengths behind them, Bounty Hawk and Labrici, about 3 lengths to Affinity. And over on the inside, last of all, was Irish Lord. Past the 800 metre mark in the Mackinnon, Colonial Flag, who's worked very, very hard. Led Alibi by 3 parts of a length. Ross in third place, running fourth is Goleen. Bounty Hawk now taken out 3 deep to go forward from Labrici. Irish Lord well back in Affinity is last into the straight. Straightening now as they balance and go to the 500 metre mark. With the leader Colonial Flag by 2 lengths. Alibi on the outside now under pressure. Into third place was Bounty Hawk running home strongly. Labrici's next in the field, followed then by Goleen. 300 metres left to go. The whips are cracking now. On the outside, Alibi moved up, grabbed it very quickly. Colonial Flag. Here's Bounty Hawk on the outside, ranging up ever so quickly. Bounty Hawk's going better. Goleen in the centre. Bounty Hawk settles down now with Alibi. Bounty Hawk the outside and Alibi. Bounty Hawk did best. Great Cup trial. Bounty Hawk won by a neck to Alibi. Third Goleen and then Labrici. Affinity next home from Colonial Flag. He had to do it very hard. Well back was Irish Lord and the early pacemaker Roche ran last. And of course during that we welcomed our viewers through TV New Zealand, and they'll be delighted to see Bounty Hawk in the LKS Mackinnon Stakes. Judges called for the camera, but Harry White, who certainly knows where the winning post is, timed his run to perfection and has put his head in front on the post from Alibi. And Des Payne, who earlier in the day declared Bounty Hawk the bet of the day.
Well, he certainly won that. Up goes the number 6. 5 is second, as you already know. That's Bounty Hawk beating Alibi. Number 9, Goleen, I think, is third. Clem. Fourth was Labrici and fifth was Affinity. They've run the smart time of 2:02.1, which is a very smart gallop. Bounty Hawk was giving the leaders a fair start over past Chiquita Lodge, and that's where Harry White started to urge him along.
We'll provide tote dividends from the LKS Mackinnon Stakes as soon as correct weight's been notified, and be back with the Dalgety 2,500 metres.
One of the world's great brewers.